product works, that you would get paid to connect with people, that you would get paid based on your ability to improve yourself. What a model. Now, when you say, right? So when you say, this infomercial business that makes these programs famous, launches them, creates this platform of familiarity, network marketing business where you get paid to help people to be the proof the product works and do personal development, and then this ability to then expand that or extend that involvement into Beachbody Live and train it, or just become more of an expert and be certified in these programs and teach them live or teach them in your house or whatever you want to do, like this ecosystem. And you look at it and you go, wait a minute, this is a problem, health and wellness, that doesn't just affect 200 million people who are obese or overweight. It affects all of us. Wellness is just a thing. So now, here's the answer to the original question. How big can this get? And I'll ask it back to you. What other company do you know of fights for quality of product, fights for a comprehensive solution where we don't round the corner, where we want to help you get fit, we want to help you get healthy from the inside, where we'll encourage you to take a break from your fitness with things like the Ultimate Reset, where we'll have compassion about, sometimes you're going to do the quesadilla, do the fast food, and then you break it with a 3-day refresh. And we're even going to help you complement your fitness with supplements and other concepts like Beachbody On Demand that are just going to help you incorporate fitness and wellness into your life more cohesively. It's not the drug companies. It's not the medical community. While I think that wellness is the motivation behind the medical community, it's been overtaken with a prescription mentality. Yep. And we're the other side of that. And I've got to tell you, I don't know of another company that's doing that. Woo! Keep the lights on if you can. Keep the lights on for a second. Just sort of take this in for a second. Can you keep the lights on? There, that's good. More on than that? Because I want them to be able to see them. Well, or not. Just imagine yourself. So, pretty cool. This is bigger than like our first 3 or 4 summits right now. You are the leaders of this business. Woo! You're not sitting on blue, cushy chairs that are soft on your buttocks. You are sitting on a friggin' gold mine. Yes, sir. You are the leaders of a movement that has never been tried before, that has never been so egalitarian before, that I'm telling you, the deck is not stacked. This is not a 1%, 99% business, except for the 1% that works the hardest. Everybody in here has the potential to do as well as you are willing to work, and as smart and creative as you're willing to be. And this company is committed to supporting that ideology, that everybody has, that it's a level playing field. Yes, the company is going to be imperfect because we're growing really fast and we're figuring this out. We try stuff and we fail a little bit, we try again. At the same time that we want to keep this flywheel, this idea of product launches that drive the business on a regular basis, right? So you see a new product in early December, you see a new product in early February, you see another one that we'll announce today, it'll come out in the summit, and then there'll be maybe another one throughout the year. So, and now what else are you seeing that's happening? Brand new thing, right? Beachbody On Demand. We got $750 of brand new of catalog product that's being moved into the Beachbody On Demand catalog in May. What's going to happen every month that you get people into Beachbody On Demand? For the same $2.99 a week, they're going to see a whole new crop of new product come up there. All of our trainers are working on new product that's going to go in there. Niches that you never thought we would develop because they wouldn't work for infomercials are now going to go on Beachbody On Demand. Little specialty things about rehab, things about sports, concepts that I can't even... Right now, you are sitting on top of that as the leaders of this business. If you don't have a sense of multi-billions of dollars of potential you're not thinking big enough. And if your team doesn't have a sense of the multi-billions of dollars of potential and the service that that represents to help people, that it's true that in the community there's going to be this person, that's my Beachbody coach. Oh, who's your Beachbody coach? That's what they're going to say. They're not going to say my health and wellness advocate. They're going to say, who's your Beachbody coach? Because there's this one company that does it with a comprehensive approach. They make it fun, they make it fit, they make the nutrition work, they have rewards, and we're constantly being more and more creative every single day. Our long-term plan has no horizon. It just goes. And we don't know what it's going to look like, but with the launch of Beachbody On Demand, and some of the stuff that we're about to talk about, I've got to tell you, the creativity that we've got planned out for the next 36 months, and the ongoing hard work of fixing technology and aligning customer service and improving coach relations and improving fulfillment and improving time of shipment and accuracy of shipment, all that stuff is stuff we sweat every single day. One, because it's part of our core values of commit and deliver on your promises. Technology that we invested in 5 years ago to solve the very same problems that we've got today. I'm talking 5 years ago we invested in technology that we had to just write off the books. $35 million of investment because it was the wrong technology. That guy's gone. My point is, this is moving so fast that we're trying to get caught up constantly. And we're constantly looking ahead. If you saw what we call the two-man meeting, it's a Tuesday management meeting, and you felt the intensity, and both the intensity and the enthusiasm, and the expectation of excellence in that room, you'd share with your teams, and you'd be like, this company's going places. 300,000 coaches is nothing. It's missing at least a zero here in North America. It should be 3 million coaches here. Woo! But we're not going to keep it on our shores. We're going to go all over the place. So maybe it's missing another zero to be 30 million coaches. Why not, right? I was reading about how Avon is looking to sell their North American unit, or what are they going to do, and I'm like, interesting. So you look at the transition of a business, $8.9 billion business. They were the number one network marketing company. I think they're now number 2 or number 3. Mary Kay, I think, is number 1 now. And I look at it and I go, wow, would I be interested in getting that business? Because there's an opportunity there. I'm like, no way. Like, we have something so special here, and it's not about dominating an industry. What it's about is changing people's lives. And that opportunity is so huge. It's so enormous that I hope you feel it. That I hope as you're enjoying this vacation, as you're learning from this vacation, learning from the seminars and the coaches, that you're just a sponge. You're pulling it all in, and what it's feeding is the side of the brain that is like positive and sees potential and is extremely creative and validates the trust that you had in the company the day you started, and validates the fact that I'm a human being, John, the executive committee, our team, 741 human beings trying to organize and communicate in a way that is collaborative and cohesive so that you get served better. And it is hard. But I hope that you have belief in us and understand that what we see is the opportunity that these 3 businesses, direct marketing, direct marketing, network marketing, and now Beachbody Live, have the potential of creating a world-class, because it's not there yet, world-class brand under Beachbody that is truly going to solve the obesity problem, but even more important than that, it's going to completely revolutionize this concept of wellness. That's going to happen only with your belief and your ongoing enthusiasm, so that the summit that we're looking forward to, 25,000 people or whatever, that eventually, sorry Michael, that's the size of Success Club. Like, that's the kind of leadership that we need from you guys. And on our side, if you continue to bring that leadership and you see the potential that, hey man, if we're going to be a $5 billion company, that means that $2.5 billion, we're going to have to pay that to somebody. I don't know if you want it, but I would. So we're going to grow this thing. We're going to grow this thing to fill this void of that is crazy that it still exists, because we've been in this for 16, 17 years now of showing that hard work actually pays off. Hard work and not a quick fix, not a gadget or a pill gets results. And we're still kind of like the only one in there that put the whole thing together. And that's because it's hard what we're doing. Sometimes people will leave the company and we'll sit around and go, oh boy, he knows a lot about this business. He knows a lot about what we do. And then we're like, oh, wait a minute. We're still trying to make this work. Good luck to him if he decides to go do it on his own. It is hard what we are trying to do because it has never been done. But the potential is huge. And the battle cry that we've got every Monday and every Tuesday when we hit the ground running is that there are hundreds of millions of people that we can serve, and that translates to billions of dollars of wealth that can be created. And by the way, let's say you're not even in the mood. Like for you, $1 million a year would be good. I don't need to make $10 million a year, but $1 million would be pretty cool, or $100,000 would be pretty cool. But if you're a leader that has the potential to create $250,000 in value because you're that good, I hope you never stop working so hard. Because keep the $100,000. If that's all you need, that's great. But take the $150,000 and do something powerful with it. Give it away to somebody. Give it to your church. Help some charity. What you've got is a gift that needs to be deployed. And I'll say this to leaders, I'll say this to people who have been there, done that. We want you back, we want you reinvigorated, because we all have to do what we've learned here and continue to deploy it. That's what the company's committed to do, because we've got something special here. And whether we're trying to create wealth for ourselves or just bring up this value so that we can share it with others, we have to do that. It's an imperative that we do that. You have that potential. There's almost 2,000 of you coaches here at this leadership event, or this Success Club event. You are the leaders. We need you to see past what your own needs are and say, hey, if I can bring up more value, you might have been a top coach, you might have been a top 10 coach, you might have been former elite. We need you to bring up that value and then do something with the money if you don't need it. But bring up that value, because that represents that you're helping people.